incredible point of sale campaign. And what they do is they invite customers as they're coming through the doors and purchasing their Halloween items and decor to make a donation at the register. And that donation, every penny of that, is then sent to a children's hospital. And Ray, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there are more than 150 children's hospitals across the country that your stores across the entire footprint are supporting. But here in Central Virginia, Ray's stores are supporting the child life department in our hospital right here in our own backyard. And it really is such a wonderful thing to be a part of, because it creates incredible impact for the families who visit us, the children who visit us. So not only are they providing, fun goods and services while they're here in town operating, but they're also doing something really wonderful to create even greater impact outside their walls and inside the walls of a children's hospital.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
One of the things we always talk about, it's not the child is sick, but the family's impacted. And the world is turned upside down. And that's one of the great things that you guys are doing, is giving kids and families the ability for world-class medical care. And sometimes, a lot of times it's the money that people worry about. It's how we uproot our families. And so when you get good corporate support, it really does something for you. And it opens the eyes of people to understand that business isn't always just about the bottom line. They're a part of the community. So, Ray, congratulations and kudos to you guys for what you're doing, because it is impactful. Look at the smile on Rachel's face. Come on now. I mean, seriously.
I know, it's really incredible. And I'll be the one to tell you, because I don't know if Ray will pat himself on the back, he and his wonderful team. So here in Central Virginia, over the last 10 plus years, the fundraising that they've done for our child life department is on the heels of meeting, is it 100?
Come on, Ray, you got to give it up now, man. You can't hold back.
Okay, so since inception, our Spirit of Children Foundation has given $100 million. We got the $100 million mark to the 100 partners. 150 partners that we have. And for us in Central Virginia at VCU, we started with my very first donation was $11,000. And I thought that they were going to, cry over that. And then last year we had a great donation of $178,000 just 1 year. So it puts us on par to pass the $1 million mark this year. We're going to give $1 million.
Yeah, great. Congratulations. I mean, that's incredible. And really just to kind of put that into context and make that tangible a little bit for your listeners is that, what that has allowed our hospital to do is really grow our child life program. And what do I mean by that? I mean, a number of years ago, 10 years ago, we had a team of 2 or 3 child life specialists. And these are team members who are vital to our operation and how we're caring for children. They really focus on the social and emotional parts of their care and healing, which is truly, I mean, when you're talking about kids, like, you have to treat the whole child, right? From the tests and the scans to the medications and all of that's so important to identify what's going on and help save a life or improve care or improve quality of life, all the way to making sure they've got a coloring book or they've got somebody to hold their hand if they're going through something new and scary, and help them understand. So if you can imagine, we had 2 or 3 folks that were dedicated to being at the bedside and helping these children through their different medical journeys. And with the support of Spirit, we have been able to grow that team to 13 child life specialists now. And again, that allows us to be in all different areas throughout our environment. So we have specialists that serve children in our emergency department, which, as you can imagine, is probably a pretty scary place for families to have to walk into. And then in our inpatient unit, of course, children who are admitted to the hospital and have to stay, 1 or more days in a hospital environment. Our mental and behavioral center at Children's Hospital, that's a wonderful place where, this is such a valued resource to be able to provide to children and their families.